Welcome back, my Geminis. Before we get into your first guided messages, I do want to go ahead and point out your synchronicities, also known as your angel numbers. You only have one this month, and that's 66. However, I do advise you to do your own research and figure out exactly what this message means for you. So, my Geminis, you guys have Jupiter heading into your eighth house. For the past 2 years, you've had Saturn in your eighth house, so you may have experienced a great deal of karma surrounding partnerships, whether romantic or non romantic. You may have also had to deal with settling certain debt, financial debt, so you may have also dealt with like taxes as well. With that being said, in your present energy, you do have the Six of Pentacles, indicating that you learned a lot about partnerships when it comes to an equal give and take. You may have also had to learn how to manage your money more wisely. So you may have had to cut back in certain areas where you were overspending and not saving enough. And you may have also come into union with other people, like I said, partnerships, whether romantic or non-romantic, where they taught you a great deal about how to save, how to invest, where you should be spending and where you should be cutting back as well. You may have also found yourself supporting others more than they were supporting you, or having the power to assist others who were less fortunate than you were at the time. This can also indicate that for some of you guys, it's possible that you may have been in partnerships where there were secrets surrounding money. Maybe someone was withholding money, stealing money, taking money. Especially for those of you guys who had a business, it's possible that there was someone who was embezzling money out of the business without your knowledge, okay? Whatever the case may be, with your immediate challenges, you have the Knight of Pentacles, indicating that you guys have to change your outlook, okay? Although you have been working hard with Saturn in your eighth house over the last 2 years, this is about no longer seeing these challenges surrounding career and finances or partnerships, no longer seeing it as a burden, okay? Changing your outlook, but yet still staying focused on your current mission or your current path ahead. No longer having almost like this negative or pessimistic outlook on your finances or your money situation or your partnerships. Although you are being advised to still, tread lightly, be cautious about how you invest or how you spend or who you help or give access to your finances to. This is about also not fearing taking certain risks, because with Jupiter in the eighth house now, I do feel like a lot of the risks that you take will pay off a great deal. Okay. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there and let your guard down as well. So in the distant past, you have the Four of Swords, indicating that a lot of you guys may have had to kind of take some time away from the outside world and to yourself in order to examine exactly where you stand in certain situations, where you see yourself heading in the future. This is about you also needing to find like peace and quiet. Maybe you felt like there was too many people around you at once, or too many things coming at you, and you really didn't have enough time to really sit by yourself with your own thoughts and relax and just think about the path you wanted to go down next. Maybe you had way too many people in your ear at once, and now you're seeking some sort of solitude before taking the next step. You want to make sure that your next step is your best step. So in order to move in a new direction, you first have to figure out exactly what it is that you want or you see for yourself. And I do feel like in the past, a lot of you guys may have gone after certain experiences, certain situations, certain relationships that you felt like was for your higher good or something that you really wanted. But it was for the wrong reasons. It was out of pleasure, or maybe you acted out of emotions and you got something that you thought you wanted, but it turned out to be more of a burden than you actually signed up for. If that is the case, the best outcome for you right now is the Hangman. Is to accept that this was part of God's will. It was part of your fate. It was part of your destiny. It was part of a learning curve for you. So with the Hangman, you're being advised to just let it go, to have an emotional release, to tap into yourself, to get centered, to get grounded, to spend some time in solitude in order to really sort out your emotions, and then to release what no longer serves your highest good. So with the immediate future, I do feel like you guys also need to learn how to express yourselves in a more healthier way. I do feel like there will be people around you who don't understand your sarcasm or don't understand your form of communication, or vice versa. There may be people around you who kind of like speak out of term, or people who say things to kind of get under your skin or to try to get a reaction out of you. So you're going to have to learn how to really bite your tongue, especially if you are trying to work your way up in a certain career, or if you're trying to get to just a new place in your life. You're going to have to watch the way that you talk to other people, and also learn how to not let what other people say to you or how they say it get under your skin, okay? Because you're being tested. So let's see. When it comes to the factors affecting your current situation, you have the 5 of clubs. So this indicates that a lot of you guys may have to, again, watch the way you communicate, or completely cut off communication with people who are almost like antagonizing you, trying to get a rise out of you, trying to get you to react out of emotion or out of anger. You're gonna have to cut off communication with those people, or just learn how to like maneuver in these new situations. I do feel like this will open up a new path for you. Your guides are advising you to embrace all new opportunities, embrace change as well. I do feel like the universe will be blessing you. So remain in hope, remain in faith, keep a positive outlook, stay dedicated and stay focused. I do see new love proposals coming in for you guys as well. So I do see you making a lot of plans for the future. Whatever new projects, whatever new endeavors that you have your sights set on, stay committed to that, because I do feel like there will be a lot of success. Major payouts are coming as well in regards to whatever new ventures or projects you are working on. A lot of communication, a lot of changes coming in as well. For your external influence, you do have the Queen of Hearts. So there's a situation coming in with someone new for some of you, possibly someone from the past for others. This person is going to bring a sense of healing into your life, a sense of love into your life, a sense of peace into your life. For some of you guys, this is someone older, or possibly someone who's just more experienced or more mature. It's possible that this person has a fair appearance, so lighter hair, lighter eyes, lighter skin complexion, a very loving and faithful person, very romantic, very passionate, family oriented. This is somebody who's very creative, artistic as well, has a lot of original thoughts and ideas. This is somebody who's very nurturing, so they would make a good spouse or a good mother or a good father. Very compassionate, very affectionate person. And this person has a lot of patience as well. So it's not like they're going to rush you into commitment. With that being said, I do feel like you and this person not only have a emotional connection, I do feel like it's a spiritual connection as well. So they may also, being with this person may also enhance certain psychic abilities. Maybe you guys are able to communicate without like even using words. So with your hopes and fears, you have the 10 of Pentacles. So again, you may have some sort of fears around stability, money issues, not having enough. But with the 10 of Pentacles coming in here, I do feel like it is Spirit way of communicating that there's nothing for you to worry about. Whatever issues you had surrounding money will be resolved. A lot of you guys will be receiving blessings from Jupiter being in your 8th house. So like I said, if you are going through some sort of issues with taxes, or issues with the business or real estate or property, anything like that, I do feel like that will be resolved, and you will find a lasting solution to whatever problems you had, especially when it comes to someone who was in your circle, who you were supporting, who may have been like leeching off of you, or maybe even stealing money from you. I feel like whatever issues were being kept from you, whatever secrets were being kept from you regarding money, I do feel like it will come out into the light, and you will have the opportunity to resolve it. And I do feel like you will come out of it better off than how you were when you were in the midst of it all. Okay. The final outcome for you guys is the 6 of Swords, indicating that you may have to leave people, places, and things behind that no longer serve your highest good. Again, I do feel like you will be cutting off communication with a lot of people. I do feel like you will be recovering from whatever financial issues you may have been going through. This is about you moving into a whole new state of mind. Like I stated before, You're no longer going to talk the way that you once did or communicate the way that you once did. You're no longer going to use certain coping mechanisms to escape certain situations. I do feel like you are going to just decide to leave behind what no longer serves you anymore. Get yourself into a new state of mind, a new state of being, a new state of releasing and healing. And this may require you leaving something physical behind as well, leaving behind an old career, a business, a job, leaving behind an old relationship, something that you once thought was everything that you wanted and needed and more, realizing that you deserve better or that you want more for yourself, and just, allowing that to kind of fall away from you in order for you to be open to a new experience. So you have a lot of air energy here. So Gemini, such as yourself, Libra, Aquarius energy. You also have Earth, so Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You also have water energy here, so Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. However, it can be any other signs. If this resonates, the extended version of your reading will be in the description box below, as well as the comment section below. I'll be pulling a whole new spread for you. You can also locate it through my website, along with contacting me for a private reading, and that's through lawdivination.com. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and support. I love you as well. Until next time.